Hi, this is Monica Alters. In this tutorial, I will teach you how to use different interactive tools in Adobe InDesign. So you'll be able to create different ebooks, interactive newsletters, other publications. So keep on watching. This is the first video where we will set up our document in InDesign for mobile devices, as well as we will set up our workspace, and I will briefly mention some of the tools for interactivity. So let's dig in. I'll be InDesign 2019. It doesn't matter if you are in 2019, 2020, the settings will be the same for creating document for a mobile device. So let's click on Create New. Next, what we're going to do is look under the new document settings. You have saved, print, web, and mobile, and that's what we want to select. As well as here under, you have some blank ones to choose from. By default, only gives you 4, but if you click on View All Presets Plus, you'll see different kinds of tablet as well as e-readers and phones to choose from. And you can always have one that you start with and then change it for your liking. You also have different templates to choose from, but since you are digital media students, I think that probably you'll be okay with doing this just with a blank document. So we're going to do it with blank document right now. And we are going to use iPad 1024 by 768 because the devices that we have in the lab are iPad minis. So the file size is pretty good of this one compared to the Retina. Notice the size difference. So iPad is good. Then on the right side, let's name our document. This is going to be your class 3356 underscore your last name. So whatever your last name is, not just last. Your first name initial. If you have the same last name and first name initial somebody else, then go ahead and put a few more letters in it. And we're going to put another underscore and call it a sign. I think this will be 3. So whatever number you have to put in, go ahead. And it's in pixels, measurements, as well as notice orientation is landscape, which in a world of e-publishing means horizontal. Now facing pages is unchecked, which is great because this is not a print and you can only view one page at a time. Now if you want to keep the primary text frame checked, that's great. That means it's going to create a text frame when it first creates it. Now you can go ahead. I have it checked since last time I did this. I had a check preview. You can go ahead and check it really quick. But my margins, if you have this pull it down so you can see the sizes. I think it's a little bit too much for this, what we're going to do. So let's drop it down to, and I'm looking it below. Hopefully I can see this. Maybe 25 pixels. That looks fine. I do want to give it some margin, but not too much. So let's go ahead and click Create. Create, or well, actually customize our workspace for productivity. But if you want to see something, I'm going to show you that there are already few workspaces. So let's click on Window, top menu, Workspace. You see Digital Publishing, which I have selected. And you will also see that we have Interactive for PDF. Now, I want one that would encompass a variety of things I'm going to use that are not here. So a good start is to click on Digital Publishing because it will give us a variety of different options already, which is animation, timing, which goes with animation, media, which is movie, adding movies, video, and audio. Object states works with helping creating slideshow, buttons and forms, hyperlinks, liquid layout, which we probably will not use. And actually I'm not really going to use. And Adobe theme helps with choosing the right color scheme for our colors. But there's some other things that we need that will be useful, especially if we create PDF and other options for set up the document. So let's go back under Window and then click on Interactive. And if you scroll down this, you will see a few things that are not on the side. One of those is EPUB Interactivity Preview, because sometimes you won't be able to see interactive things inside the document until you export it. But if you have the EPUB Interactivity Preview for EPUB, you would be able to see it in the document and you can expand that out. So let me go ahead and drag that in here. Then go back into Window Interactive, and I'm going to do it right away, Swift Preview. When there's some things that are Flash related, animation wise, it's good to preview it in here. So I'm going to drag that in here as well, kind of put it with my EPUB. And another thing, I think we have, let's see, there's anything else here? Yes, under interactive, go back into it. Bookmarks. Now, bookmarks can be done when you create table of contents, but in here, if we have table of contents that has to be customized, meaning connect to other pages, anchors, or so on, this is the way to do this. Let's click on that. And I'm going to put it with hyperlinks. Oh, come on, it needs to go in there. All right, so it's, if I pull it out, you notice it's going to be one chunk. Now, another thing that's just useful for anything we're going to do is having styles. So I'm going to go into styles. We have character styles, and we have paragraph styles and object styles. So I'm going to pull those out. And if we got 2 of them already, so that's awesome. And then let me go ahead and grab back into styles, window styles, object styles, because I may use them from time to time. So let me pull that in the same styles group. Now, I use those the most, but we might sometimes use different character and paragraph, not the styles. So I'm going to grab that, put that in the bottom, and the same place, window, type, and tables. Go ahead and grab a paragraph, and we're going to drag that in. Once we have it set up, and I think I'm happy because this here on that side, you should have pages, links, layers, color, different strokes, gradient, swatches, libraries, and so on. So we're good. Okay. Now we can go ahead and save this workspace. So let's go under Window, Workspace, and go ahead, select New Workspace. We're going to call it Interactive. And I'm going to put it as my initial, MA, capitalized, so I know this is one I created. We are done with this part, with the setup, and watch the next video where we go into setting up our page.